Listen, fellas, so you want to play the saxophone and you're still here? You're like, I still want to play. Really? Tough guy, huh? Like a really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Now, we know how to set up this. Neck, mouthpiece, reed. You might even be able to play a little song on it. Somebody take that, sample it, and rap over it, please. Thank you, Kendrick. Now, we're gonna take this, the neck strap. That's the first thing. Make sure you find your little neck strap. If you don't have one, that's a huge issue. You need this before you can actually play the instrument. So find one, get one, a real neck strap. And you want a good neck strap. This is my preferred choice, the Rico, whatever it's called, neck strap. And what you do, ready? Put it on. Good job. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out the instrument itself. This, and listen, you don't play the clarinet or the flute, we only have one more part. It's way easier. It's not a bassoon, it's not like a huge ordeal to put together. You don't need to figure out what part goes where, okay? We're not solving a crime here. We're just putting together a saxophone, okay? It's not rocket science, but it is heavy. It's as heavy as a rocket. It's not as complicated as one, but it is certainly as heavy as a rocket. So we take it out. Oh, God. And you should have this. This is very important. Take it out and keep it in your case. Do not lose it. Don't lose it. You need it, otherwise your instrument will break. Guaranteed. That is my seal of approval. Instrument will break. On the back of your instrument. Don't try to hold it like this, okay? I've been benching 6,000 pounds every single day for the past, 20 years. So, I can do this all day long, but you take your time with it. Work out first. So hold it like this. Find the part where you have that little hoop. Rest it here, and let me show you in depth that hoop. Your neck strap hooks right onto that hoop. This just makes sure that one of our balance points for the saxophone is our neck. Otherwise, you cannot hold it properly. You have right thumb, neck, thumb, and neck, and that's it, okay? Boom, boom. Now, I'm gonna take this guy up here, and what you might wanna do, you might need to loosen the screw. I'm gonna slide it in, and you wanna make sure that this little thing here is okay. You might wanna push this out a little bit when you push it in, just to make sure they don't collide. And then the instrument should, and remember, you're gonna be playing on your side, so I need to really show you how this positioning works, because this is vital, this is important. So we use that proper posture. We're sitting on the edge of our chair, and then the instrument's gonna be on our right thigh, okay? And we want your head to be straight. If you put the mouthpiece in your mouth and you're like, it's wrong, okay? Look in the mirror, make sure you look natural. Go like, hey mom, does this look natural? And if you're like, oh, she's gonna be like, no, it doesn't look natural. So just try to, right now, if you wanna put your hand here, put your hand somewhere where it's comfortable. First thing we need to know, right thumb into the hook. Right thumb into the hook. Right thumb into the hook. I said a right thumb into the hook, okay? So, right thumb into the hook. You can put your left hand up here or something if you want to. Right hand is way easier than the left hand, just like the flute, okay? Right hand on the hook. And you should have three, mine fell off. You should have 3 pearls, little white, probably they're white pearls. And just put your 3 fingers there. That's it. That's all you have to do. These are our pinky keys. You can rest your pinky here. Make sure your pinky isn't, we're not at a fancy SpongeBob dinner, okay? Just keep your pinkies calm down. Don't push down, but keep your pinkies calm down, okay? You can hold up here by the neck if you want to. And I just want you to play just like this. Check to see if your sound is the same as mine, okay? It should be. Next thing we're gonna do is you should have on the back here, probably it's a black circle, so you should have some sort of like indicator. This is where the thumb goes. If you don't know where the thumb goes, it's also a little key, a little flappy key over here, okay? You're not gonna push that down. You are gonna push that down. So you're gonna put your thumb here, and your thumb needs to be placed where it can just kind of chill, but also push down that key if it needs to. with the slightest movement possible. So we're going to push that key down. Then what you're going to do is you're going to find on the front side, first pearl, skip the next one, place, place, okay? And then your pinky is going to rest. Mine has a pearl on it, yours might not. Your pinky's going to rest on this little key right here, okay? You're skipping this one in the middle. Some of you might have mine looks like, we call it the banana key because somebody decided this looks like a banana. You might have a pearl above this first one. So just count how many pearls you have. If you have, listen to me, if you have four pearls, it's place, skip, place, place. So place, skip, place, place. If you have 5 pearls, count it up, count it up, count it. You want to skip the first one. So mine's a banana key. Skip the first one, skip, place, skip, place, place, okay? That's what you're gonna do. Now, how do you know if you have the right keys put down? Well, remember the octave key, right hand's down too. It should sound like this. If it doesn't sound like that, it's possible if you put your finger on the wrong pearl first, this is what the sound will be. Or maybe even that. If that happens, finger's in the wrong place. Put your finger right here. That's the sound we want. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to lift the right hand. Lift the right hand while keeping it secure and steady. So you're not doing that. Your fingers stay on the pearls. You're not doing anything weird. Your fingers stay right here on the pearls. Right hand down. Right hand up. Yeah, you can have a little bit of fun with that and experiment with it, okay? Now that your right hand is up, I want you to notice something, right? You've got this thing pushed down. We call this the octave key. This note right here, I'm about to teach you 3 notes. 3 notes, just like that. All you had to do was lift your right hand, second note, and now lift our thumb, 4th note, 3rd note. So ready? Thumb, no thumb. Right? You can play with that a little bit. Now, lift up the octave key so that you get the low one. So don't push this down. Thumb is up. Now we're going to lift this finger, but keep it touching the pearl. Once you feel like your hand position is perfect, right hand too. Lift up the next finger. Keep your fingers there, perfect. Practice playing all of those notes. Have some fun with it. Make up some songs. You know 5 notes technically. You know. And then you know with the octave key. You may remember from recorder, this is just like BAG on the recorder. Okay? But we need to make sure that we're keeping our hands close to the keys. We are very fortunate as saxophonists to not have any holes on the instrument. We just have keys. Your fingers can always touch the pearls. You have no excuse, right? This is why saxophonists can play way faster than all the other instruments. All right, yeah, have fun, practice this. Now, we need to show you how to tear down the instrument. This is super hard. Keep the neck strap on. First thing you're gonna do is pack up the mouthpiece and the reed. Remember, you slide out the mouthpiece like this while keeping the ligature here. The reason we don't remove the ligature all the way is so we don't accidentally damage the reed with the ligature. Put your reed in whatever fancy reed case you want to. Take off the mouthpiece. This is super important. Now, I told you to get a silk swab that should look like this. If what you have is not a silk swab, if you have anything that isn't this, you need to remove the neck. You need to take the neck off the instrument, okay? Because your swab will get stuck, guaranteed, with a few exceptions. If you have the silk swab, lucky for you, you can clean the whole instrument easily, okay? here's what you're gonna do with the neck strap still on, just so the instrument doesn't fall. You're gonna take the weighted end of this, and you're gonna put it in the bell, and you're just gonna shove this whole thing, get all the whole swab in there. But you don't wanna just shove it in. You want it to go as long and as lanky as possible. So that way you actually get, if you get it wadded up, it'll get stuck. So don't get it wadded up. Now, take off the saxophone. You're gonna shove it in a little bit, and you're gonna hold on to it right here, and you're gonna go, let it fall, don't let it fall. You're gonna lead it down so that the bell is facing up. So you'll put it like this. You'll have it in your lap though. You'll have it in your lap. And then you're gonna rotate it a little bit further and shake, and you can hear that go down. And you might notice this comes out the other side. So once that happens, then you go back to level, you hold it firm with your right hand in your lap, okay? I'm holding it up just so you can see it on camera, but it's in your lap so that you don't drop it, and then you're pulling it out. And that's all it takes. Stay happy, stay healthy, play some music.